What's happening, everybody? It's Adam Tereska again. I'm with Winnie. We're here in Port Bolivar, Texas. We're on the other side of Galveston Bay and the Gulf of America's side here, across from Galveston Island. And we're over at Fort Travis, and we're by the Battery Kimball here in Port Bolivar, Texas. And here's one of the bunkers right here. Here's another one of the bunkers over there. We'll get to check some of them out as we go along. Now, where I'm walking over to now, as we're coming over to get the shot, this is where one of the guns were. I believe these were 12-inch guns, if I remember correctly. But the gun had the capability of 360 circling in this area here. And they took the guns off probably for recycling purposes, especially due to the fact that the salt water is so close, as you can see by the freighters that are nearby. Now that is all salt water, so all that salt would come over here and it would corrode the metal. And these were basically decommissioned after the war, World War II. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to get some more shots at different areas here. We're going to see what changes are here versus the last time I was here several years ago. And this is Winnie's first time here, so she's going to be doing videos on her channel as well, Winnie T. So definitely want to check her channel out as well. If you're with us for the first time, welcome aboard. If you've been with me before, welcome back. I'm glad you're here. And we're going to have some fun, do some exploring. It's time to get the shot. Initial first take, what do you think?
Yeah. Now, what is this?
This is where one of the guns were.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, I believe it was a 12-inch gun. And then we go around here, there's different areas over here we can check out.
I had a feeling you were going to say that. No, that can't be.
What's that?
That's where the guns were.
That's one of them. I'm glad they didn't just destroy these places. I'm glad they left them up so people could enjoy them. Now, I go up on top of the bunker, but they have signs to say keep off the bunkers, so naturally we're going to respect that. There were some people who couldn't do that, but we're not in that category. Huh? Here you can see some of the structure here. You can see some of the steps go up to the upper levels. They have them closed off so you can't go up there, even though you can climb up on the steps. And look at the size of these doors. This is a storage door. This one's actually center blocked in. And oh wait, we got a hole. We have a hole, we'll look inside. And I really don't know if you can see anything in there or not. Take a chance. Don't know what you can see in there. I can't even see in there because it's too light out here and it's too dark in the transition. And I'm glad I didn't drop my phone. That would have been bad. Yeah, it would suck big time. Officer's latrine is all center blocked off. And the data computer room is right here. Those are some big, heavy doors. You have the plotting room here. Again, everything's locked up and closed down. As you saw, there was a little bit of graffiti in there. I don't know if they were doing that from the outside or if this is back in the time when they can do it from inside. I don't know what you can see inside there. You see something. But we have to go with what we have available to us, and that's the only way we can get to look inside. You can see the different areas there. Come up the stairs here and see what we can see. These were decommissioned about 1947. And up to the bars here, here you go. You can see how you get up there. You can see they probably have more guns, more areas where people can get down low and they can shoot enemy vessels coming toward the area. Mm-hmm.
And then I heard some kind of bird screaming. Dogs and cat and decided to open that up.
Yeah. I'm sure if they open that up, there probably would be, unfortunately, there'd be some dead animals because of getting caught in there and not being able to find their way out and panicking and hurting themselves or starving to death, which would be very sad to see. So I was glad I didn't see any. And here we are, our switchboard room. Now, I don't know if somebody spray painted that or somebody just ran their finger on it or what the deal was. No, somebody spray painted that. Jerks. There's other stuff that was up here by vandals. Idiots. Why? Chemical warfare service room. This room isn't marked, but it too is locked up. Can't see anything, unfortunately. At least we'll give it a try. And again, you can see everything's all gated up from the top because they don't want people on top of here. And I don't blame them. I mean, this thing's been around for so long. What happens if something structurally unsound is right? Yes. Oh, but we can have a look in here.
Yeah.
How about that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, huh? I would love to be able to get inside here just to look around and see what's there. Even if the cubbies are all empty, just to be inside of it and to check it out would be awesome. Oh yeah. This is good stuff. See if we can. Yep.
I don't have a grabber with me, so if you drop your phone, you're SOL.
Well, we'll come up with something to grab it.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm holding with two hands. And you can see the construction in the roof. Yeah, at the time when this was in use, this place was probably built to the hilt to take all kind of abuse. Bars are compared to my thumb, almost as wide as my thumb. Those bars, incredible. How about that, huh? Yeah, another plotting room, and there's no hole in the door to look through, so we can't see in there. And we got another one where the cinder blocks have been put in place, as well as on the window. Yeah, the enlisted latrine.
Yeah.
Still chained up. Storage. And yes, there are homes over here in the Port of Bolivar. I would not want to have the mortgage payments on them. You're probably looking at about $350,000, $500,000 over there easily, at minimum. And as we come up over to this side, there's another location where one of the big guns would have been. Again, it probably about a 12-inch gun. Sorry about the wind noise, because it's just that's what we have right now, and I'm simply using my cell phone right now. But nature's taking over here, and it's starting to grow some foliage. You can see more freighters going out to sea. And over there's the Gulf of Mexico / Gulf of America. This will give you an idea of how big the bunker is. I'm standing at the base of where the guns used to be. I gotta say, I really like the stilt houses over there like that, where they're raised up like that with on the balconies. You literally could stick a car underneath there. Seal it, close it up and seal it up. You have yourself a garage. Keep your cars out of the weather. Huh?
Crow.
Yeah, we got a crow right there. Hello, my fine feathered friend.
He answered you.
Yes, he did. And he didn't curse me out either. How about that? We got the drainage ditch over here for when the rains come, because they definitely get some heavy rains through here. And you have the access points for the drains when they go under the ground there, in case they have a blockage or something they need to fix. Plus they have the drain runoffs for when it comes off the hill over there as well. I love historical stuff. If they could open this up and give us free reign for a day, that would be the bomb. Have a field day.
Yeah.
I had to find a marker to see what the dates were on this. I know in my last video here I had the dates marked down, but I didn't get to a marker right now to review what the dates were. But I believe this was around 1898 when this was built, if I'm not mistaken, or close to that time frame. I believe it definitely was here before the hurricane of 1900 took place, which devastated Galveston Island, and it literally resulted in raising the entire island of Galveston. The entire town got raised up 17 feet because of it. Yeah, you can see how the wall's cracking over time. That's they don't want people up there, and I certainly don't blame them. This wall could fall at any given time. Hopefully they get in there and make some repairs soon, but not counting on it. Definitely not counting on it. And we got a placard board here. We'll go over to that and we'll check that out. And I'll slowly pan it from left to right, top to bottom, so you guys can read it. Oh, I take that back. It was early 1836. Get a chance to read that. Okay, so it was 1898 and 1899, beginning of the federal development of the Port of Galveston. So it was about 1899 it was completed. With Battery Kimball being completed in 1922. You guys plenty of time to read that. Then we're going to head over to the next one. And as we go walking over this way, huh? Okay. We're going to come over to the next bunker. Not all the bunkers are the same. They're all a little bit different in one way, shape, or form. Unfortunately, we can't really get inside of them to get a good up close look, because they do have them all fenced off for safety purposes because of their age and because of the fact that we do have opportunities for collapse. In fact, if you look at that one, you can see the davit on to the right of that sign over there. That wasn't like that the last time I was over here touring. So there is definitely some collapsing taking place. I'm not sure what the concrete pad here is for. It could possibly have been for a helicopter. I don't know. But I won't rule that out. It would make sense. And we have this bunker here, and we have that bunker over there to check out. And we got some signage, so we'll go over to the signage first, and we'll come around and start walking around the bunker. It's a beautiful 65 breezy degrees here in Texas, in the Port of Bolivar, across the bay from Galveston Island. And what a break from the 30s and 40s of Pennsylvania. It was 24 degrees when we left Pennsylvania on Monday morning. Now this 40-degree improvement in temperature definitely fits the bill. I come up over here. I believe these were gun mounts as well. I'm not 100% sure. I think these might have been 6-inchers. There's 2 of them here. 2 more over there. I believe this is a ventway over here. See if we can see anything in here. Don't mind my injured foot. Yeah, this is a ventway here for inside of the all right. Yeah, those are vents for the. These are the vents for the unit here. Then we got battery 236. Gives you an example. See the picture of the big gun there. It gives you a little bit of a map showing you this particular area here. Battery 236 was reinforced, constructed of reinforced concrete. In 1940, they no longer named the smaller installations. This was built in October 19th of 1942, completed in July 5th, 1945, and it was deactivated in 1946. And the batteries were covered over in dirt to camouflage them. Supposed to house two 6-inch rapid-fire guns. They never got received, and the battery was never armed because the war was over. So they're supposed to have two 6-inch rapid-fire guns on this tower here. And I guess this was an observation tower once upon a time, according to the sign. The observation tower is no longer up here, of course. And you can see how big these doors are here. Can we get a shot inside of the hole? I don't know what you can see. I can't really see much. You can see how badly it's rusted out here. That's some thin down metal for sure. It doesn't really look like you can see much in there. Well, it was worth a shot. We'll take a stroll around this one real quick. So we'll take a stroll around this one real quick. Go down this way. I think there's some more places where we can get opened up that we can see. You can smell the salt air. You can smell the salt air. Feels good on the nostrils. I believe this would be a guard shack right here to go along with the observation towers. You can actually get inside of here. Spot there where you can look out. Gunman can line up like a marksman here, or a sharpshooter can line up here. And if need be, they can take their shots. This probably would have been where some kind of like a comm link or a phone of some sort would be located here in case they need to get a hold of somebody. And of course, people having to graffiti stuff out of chalk. Interesting. In some cases. Looks like somebody else would use makeup or something. Who knows? Some more of this on the outside here. Definitely covering a walkway there, plus some collapsing, I'm sure, because of the age of this place. Some more solid doors here. These are all welded up. They're not even locked. They're all welded. You're not going to get in there. No way. Here's would be your guns. Here would be the 6-inch guns location. In fact, the metal track is still on it for where it would guide the gun around when it does a 360 spin. You can see that there. And of course, from the water, it just looks like a dirt mound. And from here, it's time to check out that one. Probably a lot of people are asking me right now, or thinking to themselves, asking me, Do I wish I stayed in Texas? Part of me does and part of me doesn't. When my wife died, obviously that hit me hard. It hit my family hard. And I definitely need to go back home and rejuvenate and recharge my battery, so to speak. Get back in my support system. Do I regret moving back to Pennsylvania? Absolutely not. Too many wonderful things and great things have happened to me back home that made it the right decision. Had I stayed in Texas, that would have been the right decision too. So it was basically a case of neither decision would be the wrong decision, and either decision would be the right decision. But I'm glad of where I'm at. I'm glad I have Winnie now, and I'm glad my girls are doing all right. And I look forward to seeing my grandbabies. And now we're going to be getting ready to come to the next bunker here, or battery as they call them, as we walk the brick road. The red brick road. This is absolutely beautiful. I love this stuff. I wish we can go in there, but obviously, as you can see, we can't, and I'm not going to push the issue or try to get in there. They've got fences up high enough that you don't have to worry about climbing over it, and in my condition right now, I can't climb over it anyway. Even in the decay, and it's beautiful. See what our placards have to say here about this one. This is the Thomas Davis battery. Gives you a rundown of what it looks like. This was built in 1899. It was completed. Started in April 8, 1898. And it was named after Lieutenant Thomas Davis, who was killed in the Mexican War. This had two 8-inch breech loading guns of the disappearing type. Disappearing guns were arranged so that they could stay below the parapet of the battery for concealment and ease of loading. I'll step back in a minute here. Get a good look at this. Give you a chance to read this. And according to this right here, there were some railroad tracks here at one point in time. According to this picture.
You're fine, we're just
Just incredible. I'm hoping these don't ever deteriorate to a point where they fall in on themselves. I hope they can come up with ways to maintain them. You got a playground for the kids over there. So we can zoom in here. I'm trying to zoom in for you here. I don't know if I can do it. You go down there. I'll get as close as I can. I'll try to zoom in the side of there for you in this opening. It looks like the best opening to try to zoom in on. Try to give you a little bit of a look inside there as best I can. Like I said, they have this mark no trespassing. They have a fence up. And even if there's nothing in there really of historical value to see, the location itself is historical. And on top of having the military historical pieces here, it's also a nice walkway. And you can see over there at battery 236. You're not supposed to be climbing on top of it, but we'll distance ourselves from that. And you got pavilions for sitting at to have lunch. You can get to see how close we are up to the waterfront here. You can see the stairway here to get up there to the top of the battery. And now a nice close-up of the edge of Galveston Bay and the Gulf of America, Gulf of Mexico, however you want to refer to it. Got a cruise ship going out, got some freighters going out. And sadly we have people, I'm not going to show it, but there's a bunch of trash down here just below this seawall here. I'm not going to show the trash, I'm not going to disgrace this spot by doing that. But you got a bunch of people dropping trash here and it's just disgusting. I don't know why people can't be responsible to pick up after themselves. And I apologize once again for the wind coming in off of the Gulf. Like I said, the Gulf is over that way, Galveston Bay is over this way. And they intertwine with each other to go to the Gulf. And here you have it. Fort Travis, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe and check out Winnie T on YouTube. Give her some love. And we'll talk to you in the next one. Have a great one.